Good morning and welcome back to Johnson & Johnson Radio. I'm your host, Cassie Johnson, and today we are talking about water sanitization and practices in Pakistan, where it's headed and why you should care. Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, stated, "The largest problem is the water issue in the country." Something that is consistently increasing in the world is a demand for water. It is rapidly growing in mass populations who have an increase through individuals, companies, and farms. More and more people are moving to cities, which is the continuing to pushing the water supply. One thing that is not for certain is where the water will come from. Climate change is an issue we have been facing for a long time, but it's going to continue to make areas drier and others wetter. As floods and storms increase in some areas, communities that are affected face a bigger threat from droughts and floods. According to World Resources Institute, it states, quote, "While changing water supply and demand is inevitable, exactly what that change will look like around the world is far from certain. Using an ensemble of climate models and socio-economic scenarios, World Resource Institutions scored and ranked future water stress, a measure of competition and depletion of surface water, in 167 countries by 2020, 2030, and 2040. We found that 33 countries face extremely high water stress in 2040, close quote. Pakistan is ranked 23rd on their list of countries that will have the most water stress by the year 2040. Further, researchers have noticed that, quote, according to the Pakistan Council of Research in Water Resources, Pakistan is predicted by 2025 to reach extreme water shortages. This is compounded with the fact that I present today. Only 1 in 5 people have access to clean drinking water. The other 80% of people are forced to resort to digesting water that has been contaminated with a mixture of sewage and pesticides. The water crisis isn't something that's going to improve until you step in, close quote. There are some organizations that have main focus of helping Pakistan and their people have more resources to better water and sanitization. For example, the first being WASH. According to their website, WASH is a commonly used acronym for a simple solution with life-saving impact. Water, sanitization, and hygiene is a pillar of development work around the world and is the three-pronged approach that Water School bases all of our approach on. The second association that really helps is titled PATS. PATS is Pakistan Approach to Total Sanitization. It aims towards achieving and sustaining an open, defecation-free environment, both in rural and urban context, with clear emphasis towards behavior change and social mobilization, enhancing the demand side of sanitization. In Pakistan, 39,000 children under the age of 5 die annually. 88% of these deaths can be attributed to unsafe water and inadequate sanitization and hygiene. Waterborne diseases are common across Pakistan, with 3 million people suffering annually. According to the World Bank, the absence of a 24/7 water supply service increases the risk of waterborne epidemics across Pakistan. Pakistan has outside resources trying to slow the water shortage that is emerging rapidly behind them. However, if they don't take action soon, they will have no access to clean water and their sanitization will decrease. As I've studied the resources, I have noticed that urban Pakistan is very behind. When it comes to water and sanitization, hundreds of thousands of people die due to bad hygiene. If given the opportunity, Pakistan could do many things to help them. It is sad to see the living conditions and things they go through daily due to lack of resources. I believe that if we each take time to review some of these resources we can all find a way to help those suffering due to poor hygiene, sanitization, and water supply. Thanks for tuning in to Johnson & Johnson Radio. Till next time, I'm Cassie Johnson, signing off.